Hey guys, what's going on, and welcome to a brand new video. Welcome to another video. If you haven't already, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you are new. Subscribe to the channel because we are trying to go up to 650 subscribers, and we kind of want to hit that before the season starts, please. We're getting close there. We just need about 16 more subscribers, so if you please subscribe if you're new, thank you. And today we are going to be talking about the Leeds United 2025-2026 retain list, as Leeds United have put out the retain list for next season, for the season. The parting players that are out of contract and the players that are leaving, well, there's only one, and it's Gulavogi. Now, Gulavogi came into the club, and you know what he did? He played his part. He did his job. You know, I tweeted out, came in, did his job, left as a champion. He came in, on the pitch, against Harrogate. Remember that game? I think we all want to forget that game, that performance he had against Harrogate. But, behind the scenes, off the pitch mainly, he did a lot of great things to build the squad. I mean, if you just look at the photo of him where all the players signed his shirt, and you just see some of the messages on that shirt, you can tell he had a big impact on this season off the pitch. And Gulavogi, he came in, became a cult hero basically for the club, and he left. And I hope he has a good end to his career where he ends up going, to finish off his career. I hope he goes and smashes it. But yeah, he was never going to play for us in the Premier League. He was never going to stay. I didn't think he was going to stay either at all. Even behind, even not on the pitch. Even as the guy behind, off the pitch, that's doing what he's doing basically now for us. I didn't think that was going to happen at all either. But yeah, so Gulavogi's leaving, which is fine. But yeah, I hope he has a good end to his career. The return to parent clubs are Joe Rothwell and Manuel Solomon, of course, who have both returned to their clubs. Joe Rothwell, I don't think we go back in for, because I think we can get someone better. Because at the moment, what do we have? We've got Ampadu, we've got Gruev, and we got Tanaka. I look at those three, and I'm like, okay, we can bring someone else in instead of Joe Rothwell. I think we can bring in someone better than Joe Rothwell. That could be competition. Hopefully we bring in, like a Soucek, someone like a Soucek maybe, as we've been linked with him. He might be the one that comes in. And all four of them are just going to have to fight for their place, and that's what I think we're going to do. Now, with Manuel Solomon, I do think we go back in for him. I think we're going to try and sign him. I think Solomon's just weighing up his options, basically. I know Leeds fans will Leeds fans will say, how can he not come back to Leeds? But, put yourself in his shoes as a non-Leeds United fan. Would you rather play for a team that's most likely going to be in a relegation battle, or play in the Europa League or the Champions League in a team in Europe? You know what I mean? You know what you would choose. So, yeah. He's probably just weighing up his options. He might come back, but I kind of feel like it's kind of slipping away, and my hope of him coming back is kind of stopping, and I don't think he will actually come back to Leeds United, sadly. But, yeah, if he does come back, I'll be happy, and if he doesn't, well, hopefully we can get someone else in that's as good as him or better. Yeah, the remain in discussion. The players that are in discussion still are Sam Byram and Junior Firpo. I think Junior Firpo leaves. I think we get some good money for Junior Firpo, and with the whole PSR thing to help us buy another fullback, because I do think Junior Firpo, for me, I still don't think he can do it in the Premier League. I don't think he's good enough defensively to be good in the Premier League. I think he's going to be absolutely killed in the Premier League by the wingers in the league. I think the Premier League has some of the best wingers. He will be absolutely killed by the Premier League wingers, in my opinion. I still don't think he's great defensively. Sam Byram is a difference, He's homegrown, so that fills the homegrown quota that we need. He's good defensively, and I still back him to come on in games in the 80th minute. Let's just say we need someone to come on to hold out a game, hold out a 1-0 lead, hold out a 1-goal lead. It'll be Sam Byram. I'd bring him on to be let's just keep this lead and win this game. And I still think Sam Byram could have an impact next season, and I don't think he'll play that much, but in games where we need to win, and we're getting near the end where we have to play defensively and just stop the opposition from scoring, Sam Byram will be that type of player that I would want to bring on and be bring him on defensively, bang, because he's defensively very solid as a footballer, in my opinion, still. And yeah, I think he can still do it defensively in the Premier League. Not starting, of course, because I think he would be absolutely destroyed by the wingers pace-wise. He won't be able to keep up with them. But yeah, I think Sam Byram will be good next season, and I think he does stay. I think he gets a new deal, and he does stay. Junior Firpo, on the other hand, I think leaves, and we get someone better. That's a better defensive fullback that can also go forward, hopefully. The academy players, the ones that have been given new offers, James DeBio, Rory Mahori, oh my God, Rory Mahadi. We got Coben Bird, and we got Harvey Vincent. They're the four players that have actually been given new offers for Leeds United, and I think two of them have already signed. I think I saw something on Twitter about two of them have already actually signed to say they're staying in as the youth players. So yeah, it looks like there's two players. Yeah, DeBio is among DeBio. I think was one of them. I think DeBio was one of them. Don't quote me on that, but I think DeBio was one of them. And yeah, the departing and expiry of current contracts. You got a Harry Christie. You got Coleman. You got Connor Ferguson. You got Max McFadden. Amari Miller. He's leaving. Chris Moore leaving. Joe Richards. Joe Snowden. Luca Thomas, and Dan Toulson. You got those players that are going to be leaving the club. You know, the youngsters that are going to be leaving the club. And hopefully they go and smash in their career with whoever they go and play for after this. You know, hopefully they go and smash it for the club, whoever they end up playing for. But yeah, so Gulavogi leaving Leeds United. It is, you know, it is a sad thing, but you have to be ruthless in the Premier League, and this is the things you have to do in the Premier League to be able to survive. You can't keep players like this. You can't keep players that are just like, you know what I mean? You can't be sentimental, the word is, in the Premier League nowadays. You could have been a bit sentimental with a couple of players like a couple of years ago, but I feel like now you have to be ruthless. You have to be ruthless with who you sign, ruthless with who you let go, because of how tough and strong the Premier League actually is now, and how hard it'll be to stay in it. So yeah, like I said, hopefully Gulavogi has a good end to his career. Hopefully all the departing players that have had their contracts expired, or the youngsters, hopefully they have a good career as well and go on and smash it wherever they go. And yeah, hopefully, yeah, as I said, hopefully we go back in for Solomon. Hopefully he comes back. And I think Sam Barham stays, and Junior Firpo probably goes to help us be able to pay for a better fullback to start in the Premier League. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Who you think is going to stay? Who you think is going to leave out of those names? Out of Solomon and give me Rothwell and Solomon. I want to know your opinion on both. Who stays? Who goes? Do you want them both back? Because I do think we can get someone better than Rothwell, as I said. But yeah, if you guys like the video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you all next time. Peace.